want to bring to your attention this particular one, which is a collection, a very small collection, but beautiful photographs which has been made in the beginning of the World War II. In order to protect sculptures, they were moved, and because of that, they had a rare opportunity to take photographs from behind, close-ups, and it was done just beautiful. I don't think I have anything else to say, except that you all should look at it and take time, and actually it's a great source of drawing from and looking carefully and making some screenshots, and then pick it up for yourself and just save it so you can use it later for drawing purposes and study purposes and so forth. So again, these are photographs made in 41 and black and white, straightforward, but there's something about these photographs which the reason I brought that to your attention. So let's look at them. So this is a view of the whole capella, and you can open it up and look through. It's a 360 view, but I'm not going to waste your time on that. You can do it. So here are the photographs. There's a little close-up. There's a little explanation what's happening and why. But most importantly, take your time looking at these photographs. The beautiful tonality, the detail, the depths of field. So there's a lot of things that are very unusually represented in these photographs. I enjoy that immensely. So again, look at those. Look how beautiful. There's a lot of quality in the air in these photographs. And because of that, you can click on a photograph. It will open up in a separate window, and then you can considerably make it bigger and then investigate the photograph in detail, slow at your own pace, looking at detail. And again, look at this. Look at this cloth, the way it's designed, sculpted. And again, it's a great source for drawing from, because you're on your own will never see it from that point of view, because it's straightforward and the sculpture is up high. So again, my personal opinion, please enjoy it. Look, see that? Details. Again, from the point of view which has never been available before that, and still not, because sculptures are set in a particular place. But again, look at that fabric, the way it's sculpted decoratively. It's absolutely invented, but the way rhythmically, the way this place sculpted for the finger, it's just pure pleasure to observe. Again, look how sensitive this relationship between the head and a child, softness of this space in between the child and a quiet, very austere face of the mother. Look at that. Very modern face. Another beautiful part of this are the views from behind, which is simply not available. They don't exist except this particular case. So again, very, very interesting to see what he decided to do and what he left, knowing where it's going to be seen and what's the maximum angle of the view would be allowed. But again, the treatment of the back is very peculiar and interesting. What and how. I can't have enough of those beautiful, beautiful photographs. There's something about old photographs that they are treating the air very differently than modern lenses. So it has this thick atmosphere where the sculpture lives. Look at this area of the shadow. Look at that. Look how nice. Really guy thinking. And again, you can close up on it by clicking on it and opening it up in a separate window. Look at that. Nice. How clear it's treated. Almost architecturally. Look at that. It's like an architectural detail. The right shoulder was a detail. And again, look at the difference of the treatment of the material between, excuse me, between the armor, the different quality of leather, and then obviously something much softer fabric. So it all in the treatment of the material. So the density is very different. So the approach to the way he carves it, very, very different. And in the marble, you still can see, feel the sense of the quality of the material and particular character. Again, look at that detail of the chair. Feet. Again, the back. Ah, it's nice. Look at that. Almost the music here, how it's opening up. The fan of that opens into the hand, and the fingers is the end of it. Ah, what a stomach. God. It's a Juliana portrait. Portrait. Juliana was a pretty ugly guy. This has nothing to do with the portrait, but that's the sculpture on the Juliana's tomb. Again, the back view, which you won't see ever. See, he sits his back to the wall, so all that magnificent sculpting is not available. Fabulous. Fabulous. Look at that. Look at that close up. Ah, what a power. Look at this opening. The way he opens and detail he carves and how he carves. You can follow his tools and knowing which tools are doing what. This is just a rare opportunity and absolute pleasure. Look at that. Ah, look at this. Practically Greek profile. And again, you will never see that view. It's done because it was taken off for protection purposes. Very interesting. So again, I encourage you to take your time, and have a blast looking out. Hello, my name is Simon Kogan. I have been a sculptor longer than I can remember. I have over 13 years of Russian academic training, MFA, and apprenticeship under my dear teacher Isaac Brodsky. I am very excited to share everything I have learned over the years with you in this course. Sculpting is creating a new form of life, not a copy of existing world. Sculpture is the witness to that experience. In the first week, you will learn how to see as a sculptor. You will draw, you will walk the line to learn what you see, and you will sculpt what you have learned. In week 2, I will introduce the box concept. This is the foundation for your freedom sculpting any figure in any space. This will be the road to understand and to succeed in sculpting not the surface, but the core of new reality. Week 3 will be all about anatomy, but not the anatomy you expect. You will learn about joints, mechanics of the joints, muscles, and their place in space. I will simplify the complex, vast anatomy to a concentrated minimum any sculptor will ever need. I will illustrate it in 2 and 3-dimensional form. Week 4 will be our victory room. You will be taking all the knowledge that you accumulated in these previous weeks, and you will sculpt the new world, seeing and created by you. Sculpting loose is misunderstood. From now on, you will be sculpting unconstrained, liberated from common standards. Your sculpture will have a new truth and a new reality.